Whoa, look at that. It's me. We're recording it like this now because apparently, when I recorded it on selfie mode, it took us out of 4K 60 FPS. So, yeah, we're starting off with the bar. And by re-recording it, it gave me a chance to clean it. So, we're starting off in the basement just because this is kind of a part of the tour. Got a nice little Advanced GG shrine. Thanks to them for sponsoring the channel. Link down below. You guys can use code BEAST to get 10% off. This is what happens when mom and sister like the flavors that we have down here. So, yeah, little birthday present from sister from many years ago. But we also stocked this fridge pretty well. Got all the sodas, all the different Mountain Dews, the little bottles that I prepare the Advanced GG in. Dad's got an assortment of alcohol and whatnot in here. I don't personally drink. Totally could. I'm of age. I just don't. We got a nice little table here. Dad and sister made a wonderful, wonderful puzzle. And we have also had a storm, so one of our branches has fallen down. And that's part of why I started out here. We have quite the view going on. And I started it down here because, you know, this is all kind of part of my setup. I only really rent for my parents in my own bedroom, but it is a part of the whole deal. I do come down here quite a bit. It's a nice place to be alone because it's quiet and nobody really comes down here much. But we're gonna start over here. Had to cover the Amazon boxes because I have no idea what information is on there. But we have the downstairs TV, which is powered by my old computer. It's terrible. It's not a gaming computer, but it does run, you know, movies, TVs, whatever, anything on YouTube. And now we can get into the setup. So this is why I was waiting so long to record this video. I wanted it to be during the day because that is not a green screen. That is quite a nice view, I'm not gonna lie. Nice little river in the backyard. And we'll get into all of this one step at a time, but I need to find my remote because I threw it somewhere and I am just ruining this whole reveal. All right, we have another video cut because I brought the remote over here in my last take, but we're going back to the bed here because it actually sits up, which is a pretty good deal, especially with the TV being where it is. That is connected to the main computer. We'll talk about that in a second, but yeah, this doubles as, obviously, you know, it sits me up. Those are going to fall down in a second, but it allows me to have access to behind my setup. And this is pretty invaluable because otherwise I'd just be climbing over my bed all the time. And when I showed people my room initially, they asked me why I had essentially a maintenance shaft back here. But with all the cables that go into that computer, it's just been a really, really nice thing to have. And there's a little black box down there. Your boy is on a UPS, you know, power backup. If you don't know what that is, it essentially means that I am running on a battery. If the power goes out, I could literally unplug that cable right there and my computer would stay on. And I am also on Wi-Fi because of where I am in the house, and the Wi-Fi and router are both on backup as well. I can click this button and the bed will sit all the way back down. Whew! I get to catch my breath now because it's a really nice thing to have. It is essentially like a hospital bed, but it means that I don't need to have a bunch of pillows to stack myself up. I can put these back into place. Grandma made that for me, and it's a very soft pillow. So yeah. Also, pro tip when it comes to bedding: really soft blanket. This was like 15 bucks from Costco, and I use the soft side of this blanket as well. So I am just all in the softness. All right. This is just, I don't need to explain any of that, you know what a Darcer is, but we did a lot of shopping, Sig and I, to find a wireframe TV stand, just so I could fit the basket under there, and unuse my Nerva merch, and a belt, which is usually in cargo shorts, because I have all my Pokemon Go stuff in there. Soundbar I stole from the parents, and all the snacks. So this is rarely how my setup looks, but I wanted to strip it to like its cleanest. I wanted to take all the chips and everything that's usually on my desk, and well, it kind of created a situation where I could show you what's usually on my desk all at once. And let's start with, I guess you just get right into it. So this is an area that's usually got stuff on it, but it's nice and clean. You guys have probably recognized this mouse pad from a previous video I made. I don't make a lot of vlogs on my channel, but Jeffy sent me that, and it is just wonderful. She usually is covered because that mouse pad does stain. I'm ahead of the comments on this one. I know what you're going to say. No, it was actually that headset I used for a lot of hours before I stopped using headsets. And the grease from it just stained. I don't know where it is or if I can even show you, but it did stain a part of the mouse pad. And I eat a lot in here, and I have a towel, and honestly, the towel also has its own little sentimental value because I won it from a friend in a Pokemon Go thing. He also, I won that because I got the most shiny Electabuzz, which was awesome. Got it all from home, which was great. Redstone block, lights up, and of course the setup itself. This is only a shot that I can take because of my chair. That's right, I faked you out. We're backing up. So, this is the Herman Miller Embody chair, and I'm not going to get into the price of this chair or really anything about it too much, but it probably deserves its own video. It is a very, very high-end chair, and it has made my life a lot less painful. Turns out I had a lot of back pain, and you probably do too if you're one of the many people sitting in a racing chair. They suck, I'm sorry. I highly recommend upgrading if it is within your means, because they're terrible. It turns out, you guys know those little lumbar pillows? That's essentially, I was going to go walk over there, but I don't care. Those lumbar pillows were essentially all that was connecting with my back, whereas this makes full contact. My shoulder blades are up here, and it is a wonderful upgrade to the desk. I don't recommend it. It is definitely a want, not a need, considering its price, but it has made my life tremendously better. And yeah, so this allows me to be able to stream without pain, and let's just get into the setup here. Obviously, it's a 5-monitor setup. I kind of gloss over it because I've been on 5 monitors for, well, I guess 2 or 3 years now. For me, it's not a big deal. I've already made videos on this before. I've actually downgraded. I don't use a 6th monitor anymore, but if you guys have never used Discord on a full vertical panel, it is highly recommended. There are just all sorts of space you can get. It's basically like using a 24-inch phone, and I really, really recommend it. Main monitor is 144 hertz. Side panels are the same as the vertical. They're all whatever BenQ. I'll link all the computer specs in the description, all the desk, everything, including the chair. All of that will be in the description with Amazon affiliate links. Should you like to buy anything that I've got, I really do appreciate it if you use those links. That would help me out quite a bit. This is a Razer Huntsman Elite. I have used quite a few keyboards, a couple of which are in these little boxes, or bags I should say. They are unused, but I go through keyboards. I have never thought, even as a kid, that I would ever wear through a keyboard, but turns out when you do this full time, it happens. This is probably my favorite mouse that I've ever had. This is the Glorious Model O minus. I wanted to show the thing and instead muted Discord, so there you go. Pro tip, this little thing right here, F8, just mutes Discord. I don't know why it's making the sound effect, even though I'm not in a channel. Probably just to tell you anyway, in case you join one. Okay, but yeah, this is 58 grams, really, really nice. I have a long history in FPS games. While I don't really cover it much on my channel now, I do have an entire full desk mouse mat. By the way, lint rollers, fantastic. I don't know if there's too much dust visible, but it really does. Oops, shut up a monitor. Really does help a lot. Very, very nice to just sort of clean it. There you go, BenQ monitor. There it is. But yeah, it's definitely recommended to keep your desk clean. I'm going to turn that back on. Both speakers are something. If Cody, he was in the stream diagnosing these, if he could put the name of those in the comments, there you go. As you heard with the Discord on and off, I don't use headphones. The speakers were nice, and I'm left alone down here. I'm downstairs. Nobody is really knocking on my door much, so I just don't need to use headphones, and it's a nice upgrade. Desk fan, not the cutest thing ever, but I do have sweaty hands, and I can't exactly just put socks on my hands, so yeah, I use a fan. It happens, but All right, we also have a space heater because it's Minnesota and it gets pretty cold. This mic is just really nice. I mean, it's kind of a, these are empty cases as well. Whenever I finish advanced GG stuff, I just put it over here just to make a growing shrine of product you guys can see. Milotic, of course, I made that, and 3G, Epic 3G sent me that, and I love it. It was like a $3 gift years ago, and it's been on my desk ever since because I love that thing. I don't think there's too much to get into over here, but I mentioned that my TV was connected to my computer. I forgot to connect it. Sorry, you can use your imagination, but it'll be essentially that screen right here. And then through this 15-foot cable going all the way into the back of my 3080, I can actually use that cable for the TV, and this is just a nice little wireless desk mat, whatever, I don't even know what it's called, lap desk, something like that. Secondary mouse, Logitech G502. If you are not a super sweaty FPS player like I am, this is a great mouse, truly. It's a phenomenal mouse. It's just, about 80 grams heavier than I'd like it to be, maybe 70 grams. And Once you go ultralight, you just really can't go back. But yeah, that allows me to essentially use, I want to say the full range of my computer from bed, but I mean, of course, this is not a 144 hertz TV, and I only have the one TV. I did actually take this monitor off the stand. I'm not going to mess up my setup too far, but you can use your imagination when I say that I can turn that all the way to use a 2-monitor setup from bed. I don't use it often, but it's there. Also, scuff controller, just in case I do any controller stuff from bed. And yeah, I actually want to get back here because I forgot to mention the Stream Deck. Oh my goodness. Such a beautiful centerpiece, but I can't really show this on stream much because even a Logitech Brio 4K webcam doesn't really show it that well. These are animated. It's so convenient just to have these like doing what they do and functioning the way they do, and I can see exactly how they're going to show on Discord. I already sent to PogChamp earlier because, like I said, I'm re-recording this video, but I can just type this in with the Stream Deck and hit enter. Of course, a lot of these are actually just they hit enter on their own, and it's just really fantastic. I also use the Stream Deck on stream, shocker, I know, and every single one of these weapons is a video that, when clicked, will go into YouTube and Twitch chat. I used to stream on both. I don't do that anymore, but they still go to both chats. So even though I don't stream on YouTube because I'm a Twitch partner, it still lights up my YouTube chat. But I just figure someday I might stream on YouTube and might as well wire it up as I go. So all my videos are linked on here. I don't need to get into everything that a Stream Deck does, but yes, it is. I don't know. If you guys want a tour of my Stream Deck and a review of my chair, just comment down below. I'll get into it. But yeah, I don't really think I have too much to add. I'm glad I re-recorded this because this was a lot more coherent than the first video, I promise, and it should look a lot better. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. You know, subscribe, Twitch link down below, YouTube link down below, and take it easy. Go get some ice cream or something. And then